One of the most common things that I hear when it comes to hiking and trail running is the lack of ankle stability that we have. So, if you are someone that commonly rolls an ankle while on the descent, or maybe even on the ascents as well, this video is for you. Hi, I'm Catherine. I'm the personal trainer and running coach at Kathletics. Here at Kathletics, we're all about meeting you where you are in your fitness so you can approach hybrid training in a sustainable way. Since the hiking and trail running season is quickly approaching, we are going to be going over 5 different exercises that you can do to improve your ankle stability. Now, when you think about ankle stability, we want to think about single leg movements and working the muscles that are, of course, surrounding the ankle and the foot. So, what we want to do is primarily single leg work that's going to require those stabilizers within your ankle. The first one we're going to go over is star taps. So star taps, you're going to start with your feet together. We're going to be balancing on one leg primarily. So we're going to have that left foot planted. We'll reach out that right foot in front, bring it back to center, reach out to the right, bring it out to center, and back to center. And you're going to repeat all those reps on one side before switching to the other. Now, something you can do to make it a little bit more difficult is to add a band and place it right at mid shin. So that's going to require a little bit more glute activation, but also a little bit more stability within the ankle and foot. The second exercise to consider is a single leg pass off. So you can use a kettlebell, you can use a dumbbell, really any weight that you can pass from side to side. So we're going to keep one foot planted forward, the other foot's just going to tuck your toes back. So almost like a B stance or a kickstand stance, whichever you'd like to call it. And we're going to hinge slightly forward and just pass that weight from side to side. Now from the side, you're going to plant one foot down, tuck the toes of the other into that B stance or kickstand stance. We're going to hinge slightly forward and we'll pass the weight from side to side. You're going to feel your ankle stabilizing through this. You'll probably feel those stabilizers working, and that is what we're looking for within the single leg pass off. The third exercise that we're going to go over is a single leg RDL. Now, there are multiple variations that you can do within the single leg RDL, but today we're going to focus primarily on just your standard RDL or single leg RDL. So planting one foot down, we want to think about anchoring the foot in so that knee stays in line with the second and third toes. And then we're just going to hinge down and then come up through the hamstring and the glute of that planted leg. Now, of course, yes, we are focusing primarily on the hamstring and glute here, but you again are using those stabilizers within your ankle and your foot in order to perform the exercise. Now, if a standard single leg RDL is too easy for you, we are going to add some weights. You can add 2 dumbbells, you could add even a barbell in front of you or a single kettlebell. Things like that are going to help make this exercise a little bit harder. If a standard single leg RDL is feeling too advanced, you can hold on to a post here, and we are going to still hinge and come back up. You're still going to be advancing your ankle stability. The fourth exercise that we're going to do is a single leg calf raise variation. Now, again, there are multiple variations of this, but I would recommend, if possible, to do a deficit version of it. So I like to throw down a 45-pound plate. You can also do this off a step, but I would recommend being around something you can stabilize with in front of you. So you're going to place the front part of your foot on the plate. Heel is going to be off. So we want to get that full stretch through the calf and the ankle. And then we're going to come up to the ball of the foot and then control it on the way down as well. Lastly, number 5, we are going to be getting into the front part of your leg. So this is your anterior tibialis. So focusing on the front part of your shin, and which goes down into the ankle. And you're going to lean up against a wall or a squat rack, something where you can have your back up against the post. We're going to step the feet out just a little bit, and we're going to raise the toes up and then let them come back down in a controlled manner. So I know I had mentioned primarily we want to focus on single leg, but again, this is giving us a chance to work all areas of the ankle. So we worked the calf, we worked on the stabilizers through the single leg movements, and now working the front of the shin, which of course attaches into the ankle as well. And these 5 exercises are going to help you feel more stable through your ankles while on the trails. Variations of these exercises are always found within my Kathletics Trail program and within our other hybrid training programs. So if you want to take the guesswork out of your training, be sure to click the link in the description to join one of our hybrid training programs. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. Otherwise, be sure to like, subscribe, and then we'll see you in the next one.